Hey there, what's going on, everyone? How are you? My name is Antoine. Today is Thursday, August 4th, 2022, and it's time to do the dailies. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the energy for the collective today. Of course, after that, we'll do a sign by sign, quick draw oracle message, okay? Energies for Thursday, August 4th, 2022. Messages for you. And I do thank you guys so much for being here. I do appreciate it. I do value it. Okay. What is the overall energy for today? Valiant courage. Take action with passion. All right. So it's time to move. Okay. It's time to put your money where your mouth is. Okay. It's time to go ahead and take action. Come on outside and just begin. Okay. And not just any action, right? This is just not saying just do anything. This is saying like take action on the things that you are passionate about, the things that make you happy. Okay, this is very inspirational. You are going to have to be very brave in doing this. Some of you, there may be certain obstacles that make you feel as though you can't be as brave as you want to be when it comes to doing something new or doing something that people don't expect from you. Okay, you're going to be going against the grain on that. All right, you are, but I do think that it's a good thing, and it's going to really be beneficial to you. It's going to really pay off for you. Okay, under the deck we have finding sanctuary. Okay, open to your spiritual source. All right, that's the card under the deck, finding sanctuary. All right, this is about the spaces that you find yourself in. Okay, are the spaces that are the spaces that you in conducive to ultimately what it is that you want to do or what it is that you want to become? Are you finding encouragement, or are you finding where people are just constantly discouraging you? Do you know what I'm saying? I think that like probably the most direct example that I could give is just, maybe my own, growing up in the South, Baptist, Christian, you know what I mean? Like, there's all these strict things on what you can do, what you can't do, what's appropriate, and I'm sure that there's other people that understand that, no matter what your denomination or no matter what your fundamental, religious was growing up, you know what I mean? This is just my interpretation of it. But, just being very like in a box, these are the things that are expected of you. So then these are the things that you kind of feel like, well, this is my only way. And it's just like, it really takes a very strong mind to break out of that and say, no, I'm going to go this way, regardless of whoever at home or whoever should be encouraging me. No matter how they feel, I'm still going to do what I want to do and what I need to do. And I think that that is how a lot of us feel today. Okay, go search and find those people and those places who do make you feel safe, who do make you, you know what I mean? Like, your sanctuary doesn't always have to be one place or one thing. You know what I mean? If you don't have what you need here, then go search for it somewhere else. Okay? As long as these people and these places are supportive and encouraging of you, without, wanting something in return. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. You need to be around people who believe in you just as much as you believe in yourself. You know? I'm going to go ahead and start pulling some tarot to help clarify these energies. For some of you all, this means that you're gonna have to you're gonna have to stand up to, I don't want to say a boss, so it doesn't feel like that. It's like you're gonna have to stand up to maybe someone who you regard as like an elder or a leader, maybe someone in your family. Okay. And so the action that you take is going to be in direct opposition to like what it is that they want for you, or what it is that they have set up for you. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with you wanting to break free and be different than what was already mapped out for you by, you know, your family or by your own religious or cultural beliefs. I'm shuffling the hell out of this deck, y'all, but it's like I'm still getting energy. I'm still channeling. These people feel like, these people feel like, oh, you just got your head up in the clouds. You know what I mean? Like your head is just in the clouds. You'll get grounded. Once you get grounded, you'll begin to do the things that, we feel is necessary for you to do. You know what I mean? But I do feel a clear, distinct rebellion against that. You know what I mean? I don't know, for some of you, you're already doing it. For some of you, you have done it, and this just isn't anything new that I'm talking about. But I think that for many of us, we are still trying to muster up that courage, muster up that valiant courage here that this card is talking about, to actually move and take that action, And it could be out of fear, because, what safety net do we have other than the one that we have right now? But that's what I was saying earlier about, going out and finding, other places, other means of sanctuary, other places that you feel like you can be safe at, All right, let's go ahead. I think I want to make this one last shuffle, y'all. Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3 on the top deck, and then we're going to pull 1, 2, 3 from the bottom. Okay, listen. All right, on the top here, I have the 7 of Wands. All right, so this is definitely talking about defending yourself, defending your actions, defending your intentions. All right, you just want to be happy. You just want to be content here with the 9 of Cups. And you just want to, did I say 9 of Wands? I meant to say 7 of Wands here. If I did, my bad. If I didn't, then y'all know what I'm saying. Anyway, the 7 of Wands here, and then with the 9 of Cups, you just want to be happy. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to defend that happiness, right? Even if that means, like I said, being brave enough to take a stand, showing that valiant courage, just like it's saying here, The next card is the 10 of Swords. Yeah. This is you like mentally, just like mentally shutting down and blocking out anything that's the opposition of what it is that you're headed for. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, well, I think that we should cut it out. Nope. Nope. It's in direct competition with what you want as your happiness, and you're cutting that out. You're just not even open to ideas, and it's that type of like headstrong attitude that it's going to take to be able to break free of like such strong strongholds on you when it comes to like, how you fit in the world. Okay, under the deck here we have the Page of Swords. We also have the 7 of Swords. And then we have the Hierophant. I'm sorry, that's not the Hierophant, that's the Emperor. Excuse me. The Page of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and then the Emperor. Okay? this is your plan here. I see you being really, really secretive. I see you being really like, you're making your way, you're blazing your own path. You are showing that courage here with the Emperor. But I do feel like maybe though, I feel like many of you are just trying to strategize your way and strategize your path into or out of that situation that I've been explaining. Okay? You're stepping lightly. And for some of you, this may be the first time that you're ever doing anything like this. So it's like you're kind of gaining information as you go and kind of having to make decisions on the fly. But it's really because you'll do anything to make sure that you find your happiness. Because I feel like I feel like the person that I'm talking to is especially like really unique. You're a big fish in a small pond. And quite often you're misunderstood. And quite often people have these little boxes that they want you to be in, to satisfy them, But that's just simply not you. And I just know, oh yeah, I just know that you don't want to disappoint. The last card here that was actually truly under the deck was the Ace of Swords. So when I'm telling you, like, this is all about strategy, it's like you're definitely going to be leaving something behind, but you're going to have to cut it out. You're going to have to cut it out completely. Like, once you leave it behind, you cannot keep going back to this, because whenever you go back to it, they're not going to see you as what you want them to see you as still. They're going to either see you as someone who, they're just going to see you as a rebel, or they're going to see you as, what they want to see you as, of what they've been wanting to see you as. Like, I'm feeling anxious for you, because I know all you want is your happiness. All you want is all you want is the happiness that is on your terms. But to end this off on the good note that it is, I do see you finding that sanctuary and finding that tribe and finding other people who maybe are even just like you, and wanting to break free of whatever restrictions are put on their lives so that they can be free. You guys are going to have to literally block out all of other people's noise and truly focus on you. And that's the strategy. That's the plan. Like I said, many of you are probably doing this for the first time, or maybe having these thoughts for the first time, or maybe some of you are just really young and you're having to make these. I just see someone being really young or having to make decisions at a young age. Okay? Somebody had to make some big boy or big girl decisions at a young age. Okay? Or is having to. Or just for the first time, you just, even no matter what your age is, I just feel like some of you, there may be even like this innocence that you have about the world, because you maybe have never had to make these types of decisions before for yourself. And this is the first time that you're doing that, and it's scary. That's why you have to be brave, because this has to be like, when you move on from this and you move on past this, and once you find yourself, you're not going to be able to go back. You're not going to be able to put yourself back into that box. The only thing that you'll be able to do is find other people who are either just like you, or who are different enough to where they understand, So that's the energy that I have, you guys. This is a really, really inspiring message. I hope that it finds you safely. I hope that it finds you well. Of course, I'm always interested in making sure that I try to say things as right as possible, but I try not to sugarcoat things as well. But I don't see that this isn't a bad message. But it is saying that you're gonna have to be brave. And once you really step out of that box, once you turn into that butterfly that you are, like, you're not gonna be able to turn. You're not gonna be able to be a caterpillar again. You know what I'm saying? No matter how other people still look at you and view you, they may still even view you as that caterpillar. But that's because that's how they want to see you. But that's also why you had to go away. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, all right, let's go ahead and do a sign by sign energy read for you. I'm gonna use the Sacred Creators Oracle. I used it yesterday, you guys, and I really, really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that again. Of course, I'm gonna start with Leo because it is Leo season. Happy birthday to any Leo out there today. All right. All right, Leo. So, Leo, you have limitations inspire innovations. All right. So, Leo, today you may feel like you may get stopped, or you may feel like there's a block somewhere, right? Like you're maybe this much from your goal, and I feel like you think that there's something stopping you or something blocking you, but actually, if you look at it in a different way, you'll understand that this was meant for you to be able to learn how to. It's like you can actually use what you have and able to go ahead and get over that last bit of a hurdle. Do you understand what I'm saying? Or even if this isn't in the finishing, this could just be in the beginning of something, right? And you may be looking at like, okay, well, I don't have enough of this. Well, guess what? Use what you do have, what does work. You know what I'm saying? And that will get you by until you're able to do what you get what you wanted. You may even really realize that, oh, you know what? This is a whole different way of doing it, all because you were kind of forced to do it a different way. So it's quite exciting. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and take a look at you. Virgo, we have external validation. All right, are you looking for external validation today? Virgo, are you looking for somebody to tell you, okay, you did a good job, or well done? Or maybe you're looking for some sort of approval or some sort of acceptance today. Okay. And it could be that somebody is looking for that from you as well, Virgo. All right. So just keep that in mind. That's the energy that you do have today. All right. External validation. All right. But how do you feel about yourself, though? Did you do a good job? All right. Because that's definitely where the start of it is. And sometimes that's why we look for external validation, is because we want to reconcile that with how we feel about ourselves. All right. So Libra, all right, Libra, we have overthinking can spoil the magic. Now, Libra, now I know this is one that we got to work on because, listen, I'm a Libra as well, so I get it. Okay, overthinking can spoil the magic. All right, you cast your spell out there, you put your intentions out there to the universe. Even like I'm about to speak to the Christians right now because y'all don't understand. It's like it's so similar, but it's like even when you Christians say, okay, well, give it up to God, pray. You know what I mean? Even in doing that, it's like you pray, you give it up, but you're not supposed to worry about it no more. You're supposed to just let it go. You're supposed to just have faith. It's the same even in spiritualism. Okay, you put your intentions out there, you cast your spells out there, all right, but you're not supposed to have no doubt. Okay, that what you do or what that you say or that the intentions that you're trying to manifest or that the prayer that you just said, you're not supposed to have no doubt. You're supposed to have just all faith that all of that is going to see it through and work out for you. You understand what I'm saying? And by you overthinking it, that's still you putting more intentions out on top of what you just said, what you just prayed about, what you just cast a spell over, or what you just put your intentions out there about, or did your, whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? So try not to overthink it. Try not to overthink it, because what that still does is that adds to the energy that you just put out there. All right. And so All right, you're not going to end up spoiling the magic now, Libra. So, yeah, that's the energy that you have there, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, raw intention is what you have. Ooh, I see animalistic energy. I see him looking at this orangey red type chakra energy. Okay, so definitely instinctual. Okay, raw intention. Yeah. Just meaning what you say, doing what you mean. You know what I mean, and putting it in your actions. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not even talking about it so much. It's action. I'm putting in the action. I'm putting in the work. This is what I mean. You're gonna see what I mean by what I'm doing. Okay. Also, just very wearing your heart on your sleeve type things as well, Scorpio. Maybe even wearing your intentions on your sleeve. You know what I'm saying? Sagittarius, nourish the sacred feminine. Okay. So, first of all, you know, just speaking from the male perspective, you know, with this energy, Sagittarius, today may be a day that you do the things that nourishes your body and your mind. You know what I'm saying? Everything doesn't have to be so action oriented. You understand? You can do those things whether you are male, female, or however you identify. You can do things that kind of bring out the femininity in you, bring out the feminine side. We all have touches of masculine and feminine. You know what I'm saying? No matter what society says, there's everything has masculine and feminine, whether you are, whatever your sexual orientation is, gender is. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother conversation. Ugh. But I just feel like I had to go there just because I know that personally, I'm speaking from the male perspective, so I have no idea what it is to be feminine to a degree. But I do know that I do have a feminine side, and sometimes that does need to be nourished. Okay, your intuition needs to be nourished. Your body needs to be nourished. Okay, so pay attention to those things. Okay, I'm also hearing moon gazing as well, meditation as well. Where am I at now? Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, sacred mirrors. Okay. You have sacred mirrors, Capricorn. Capricorn, today may be a day where you really have to take a look at yourself. You have to self-examine. Okay. And, you don't maybe not have to literally take a look in the mirror, but you can. But really, it just means just take a look at yourself and just pay attention to the way that you show up to other people. You know what I mean? You see yourself as one way. You carry yourself as one way, but the reflection of that is how other people see you. Okay, so you may have to look at that particular thing when it comes to how you're viewed from people on the outside of you. Okay, there's something that's there. I think there may be a lesson that's learned there. Okay, Aquarius. Ooh, I love this color. Shift the way to new potential. If it hasn't worked out in one particular way, Aquarius, then guess what? You're allowed to make changes. You're allowed to make shifts. All right. And I think that could definitely look at this gold and look at this green. Look at that abundance on there. Okay. It's also heart chakra as well, energy. So, do something that your heart is in. You know what I mean? Or if your heart isn't in something that you do love to do, sometimes there's things that we like to do, but sometimes our heart just isn't in it on that particular day. Well, what can we do to make it more engaging for ourselves? What can we do to help us fall in love with our passions again? You know what I mean? I just see you searching for some sort of inspiration. I feel you searching for I feel you're searching for something new, but you may also be looking in the wrong place as well. But if you just shift if you just shift your angles a little bit, I think you'll find it. It may not be, sometimes it's like that painting that looks like blurs when you're up close, but then as you go back and you get a bigger picture of it, like you kind of see how it all comes together. That might be something to do with that as well. Aquarius. All right. So Pisces, the sacred flow of yes. So Pisces, things can be opened up for you today. I think a lot of doors can be opened up for you. I think that you have a lot of access to things. I think that people are very you're an easy person to say yes to today, Pisces. You'll have what you need as long as you ask for it. And then also on the flip side of that, you could find yourself today saying yes to a lot of different things. And that doesn't mean that like you're letting things walk over you or anything. This is about like things are just, you're just having a yes type of day. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just, there's endless possibilities. Where are we at now? Aries. Ooh, Aries, soul on fire. Now, Aries, y'all had the creator fire spirit card yesterday. So now your soul is on fire. So this is an abundance of energy. Now, yesterday was about being conservative of your energy, not, using those creative sparks, but not having it on like all day because you're going to get burnt out, you know. But this is different. This is today where your soul is on fire. So it's just like you hot. You know what I'm saying? Like grits, you're on a roll. You know what I'm saying? You have that energy to burn and maybe even some to give to others. You know what I mean? To kind of help them in their little short spurts when they need it. You know what I'm saying? So, you're the go-to person today as well, Aries. You're number one. Well, Aries, you are number one, literally. So I love this card. I love that card for you. Where are we at now, Taurus? Ooh, Taurus, cozy up with risk. Cozy up with risk. Interestingly enough, because it's like the whole cozy and risk aspect is like kind of contradicting, you know what I mean? Getting comfortable versus someone who's, very risk oriented, you know? And maybe this is something that you need to get comfortable with being, Taurus, okay? This is saying like, now is a time where maybe certain things that you do out of risk could actually pay off for you. Okay. Or it may just be very wise for you not to get too comfortable in certain things. Okay. This is a time where you're being asked to take different risks. Okay. Because they really will shape up for you. And I think that is the strongest message that's coming through for you, Taurus. Okay. So Gemini, you have the now. All right. So make sure that you pay attention to the now. Make sure that you pay attention to the present, that you stay in the present. Okay. It's okay to, sometimes you have to go back into the past because you have to remember, and then you have to, deal with things there sometimes. And it's also okay to plan ahead and make sure that you put your mind into the future because you have to make sure that you set up for the future, but you can't do those things without doing it in the now. So make sure that you just pay attention to now, just kind of keep one foot on the ground here, and just, stay grounded with what's in the now because that's actually what's going to set up your future. Okay. I'm looking at this like alarm clock energy, like with this eye. Okay, so it's just like for some of y'all, like that means you're gonna have to get up, go to work, day after day, grind. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? That's only temporary. All right, in the now, right? But you are setting up that future. Okay, that was huge, Gemini. So Cancer. Ooh, Cancer, creator, alchemy. You have a lot of power today. Have a lot of power today, Cancer. A lot of power at your fingertips, at your disposal. Okay, very commanding. All right. Some of you are just natural leaders today, Cancer. Like what you say goes. Or some of you just have the power to just kind of bend the energies to your will today. Okay. Almost kind of reminiscent of the Magician card. I would say that with it's reminding me of that. It's also card number 60. So this is like, you dealing with man. I'm looking at the DNA symbol here as well. So it's like you dealing with other humans, other people of your kind, and you're kind of able to, you're kind of really able to get what you need out of a situation. Now, whether you use this in a manipulative way or you use this in a way where you just, safely, either, that's the energy that you have, Cancer. Okay. So I think that was everyone. Is that everyone? Yeah, that was everyone. Okay. So I hope that y'all enjoyed the message for today. I really, really do appreciate y'all's time. It really means a lot to me that y'all are here trying to rock with me. I've always been someone searching for their own unique style of deliverance here when it comes to the YouTube videos, and I really don't want to be like everyone else. So, if I'm changing it up and, and it's hard for you to kind of figure out what my thing is, then trust me, I understand, because it's hard for me to figure it out as well. But I will find it. Just thank you for vibing with me. Okay. I do appreciate it. All right. So, you guys, it's been fun. Hopefully, I will see y'all tomorrow. Like, share, and subscribe. And I think that's it. Bye.